Redditors who have died temporarily nearly died. Did your life flash before your eyes? If not, what did happen? From my grandfather. He has heart issues and had an internal defibrillator fitted to help his heart beat normally. To test it, they stopped his heart while he was awake, but he kept talking to the doctors about the weather and normal old man stuff. When his heart restarted, he felt a little shock and asked what was that. I was enjoying myself. The doctor replied, welcome back to life. The doctor told him afterwards that he should have just stopped being awake and fallen unconscious, and thus was the only time anything like this had ever happened to one of his patients. Stubborn old man. My uncle died, and got resuscitated, and when he came back to life, he was annoyed with the doctors because death was so beautiful and peaceful. My heart stopped when I was in the air for 34 seconds. Not really a life flash, but a very calming feeling of, as I describe it, what was I even worried about? Everything is going to be fine. When I had my car accident, I had the exact same feeling. It was like I pierced the veil of reality for a second and my perspective was really clear that no matter what, everything was so okay. And I hope death is as peaceful as that, honestly. No life flash. It felt just like falling asleep when you're exhausted. Same here. I was having a C-section and I started to bleed uncontrollably. I didn't even realize something was wrong. I was just getting really sleepy and wanted to sleep. Maybe a little late to the thread, but my dad flatlined with a failing heart. When they brought him back, the doctor asked where he had been. My dad said he was picking blueberries with his long deceased mother and his sister 1,000 miles away. That sister woke up in the middle of the night, woke her husband and said something was wrong with her brother. She had been dreaming that she was picking blueberries with my dad and their mom. I get teary-eyed every time I tell that story. He died a few months later. Miss ya, Dad. There was absolutely nothing. No light, no memories, nothing. It was like I didn't exist for about an hour or so. I didn't experience the passing of time either, so the entire time I was dead seemed like an instant. It was sort of like teleporting into the future. Most heroin or opiate ODs will feel like you're drifting off to a much needed sleep. That's what's so scary about them. This can actually be avoided by not doing heroin. Thanks for the tip. I bled to death after a car accident. I went somewhere. I can't say for sure if it was real or just a weird chemical trip in my brain, but the best way I can describe it was like being in a hallway made out of space. It was beautiful and incredibly peaceful. I saw flecks of memories passing by me, but I wasn't focused on them. Then a woman's voice that felt like it was everywhere told me I could wake up, and suddenly I was alive again. I had a near-death overdose experience at a young age. I remember a black presence came to me, and I knew it was my death. I felt very strongly that it was not my time to go, that I had so much more to do,